My name is Garrett Dixon, and this is my demo video for my 316 final projects. This is a web page based in Flask with a PostSQL backend database and using Flask forms, the WT forms, and HTML as the front end to get input from the user. This is an individual project. I did not have any help on this project from other teammates. I did not have a team. Um, and I think that is it. So, this is a Kanye 2024 fan page. This is in support of the Kanye 2024 presidential run. He didn't do so well in the 2020 election, but you can see the election results here, as well as this site features a fully functional blog with a login and sign up system. So first, let's look at the 2020 election results. We have each state, and for each state, we have the name, the votes for Kanye, and the votes not for Kanye, against Kanye. These are the only statistics which matter in the election. Um, we have that for every single state that had him on the ballot. So as you see, there are only 12 states here because only 12 states had him on the ballot. I could not find write-in information for other states, unfortunately. Um, and he was only on the ballot in 12 states because he either forgot to apply or was rejected from the other what was that, 38. But the real meat of this project is the blog system. So um, the blog site, you click here on show your support, and it's going to ask you to log in. We don't have an account yet, so we're going to go to here and we're going to sign up. Um, and this is completely backed in the database. So all users are stored in the database. When you log in, it checks credentials from the database to see if you can log in. And so when you sign up, it just inserts a new user profile. So we're just gonna go with my name and random number 5, and our password will be test. So we'll submit that, and now we're taking the login page. So just to show you, before our this was all of the users that we had for this website, but now we should see we have me and test. And then now what we can do is we can log in. So we can do this, test, submit, and this is the blog. And as you can see, these are all the previous messages. A lot of these were just inserted with like an insert statement with my load.sql. But I can just type whatever I want. That I can do numbers, random stuff. That and does that. And then this is also stored in the database. So every single one of these things is stored in the database. I can show it to you here. As you can see, so I use a special kind of hashing. I use UUID as my hashing algorithm for the post generated through the blog itself. But you can see these shorter IDs because these were in my load.sql. They're never going to conflict, right? Like these two are never going to be the same. But yeah, you can see the post ID, which is unique. This is the primary key, so the username who did it, and then the message that they put. Yeah, and then you can try to submit that. You can't submit a blank thing. Um, you know, this is all insert statements, so like, you can try to like drop a table. Um, it doesn't work, right? Like, it's gonna just post that to the thing, and then we can see that blog user is still totally fine. still there. Um, and I think other SQL injection attacks will not work through this. And then once you're done, you can log out with this link here. If you do not log out and you're currently signed in, you click sign up, log in. It'll just take you to the blog. So you hit log out, takes you back to the home page, and when you try to go back to the blog, it'll ask you to log in again. To do this login system, I use a package called Flask Login. So it checks, current user, login user, it's a login manager, logout user, and then this package actually has no idea how to interact with the database, so I have to define a user loader and tell it where to go to find the IDs of the blog user. And just to show you kind of how robust that is, you submit that, password can't be blank, password can't be blank, username can't be blank either. Login, same deal. Invalid username and password, no getting past that. Yeah, so it's a lot of fun just building this little, blog system. I will be submitting the full code if you want to check things out with my submission, as well as my write-up with like ER diagrams and talking about how I avoided SQL injection and that kind of stuff. And of course, as you can see, I will send the link, and the link is just this right here. All right, well, thank you.